Assalamualaikum to Mr. Rasli bin Muslimin. My name is Nur Adli bin Hatta, number matric 62111. During my 10 weeks of internship in One Medicare, I'm being guided by Mr. Farmiza, which is my company supervisor. He always helped me and gave a lot of beneficial lessons in the working field to me. One Medicare have a Facilities Management Service, FMS, which divided into three main teams. Firstly, Biomedical Engineering Service, BEMS, which is a comprehensive maintenance program to carry out effective maintenance and management program to all the biomedical equipment and devices in contracted hospital. Secondly, Linen and Laundry Service, LLS, Healthcare Waste Management Service, HWMS, and Infection Control and Cleansing Service, CLS, which will be handling staff attire, building, housekeeping, and healthcare waste. Lastly, Facility Engineering Maintenance Service, FEMS, is responsible for the provision of comprehensive maintenance service for all civil, structural, and mechanical and electrical system of healthcare facilities in order to ensure 100% uptime is always attained. Meanwhile, under mechanical department, there will be divided into two teams, which is general mechanical and heating, ventilation, and conditioning. During internship times in One Medicare, I am being placed into general mechanical section. This is the organizational chart for mechanical department teams, particularly operate inside Sarawak General Hospital SGH. The team is led by Mr. Rambul Anak Mok, which is the facility manager, and the newly arrived assistant facility manager, which is the Tinit Anak Akib. However, there is still a vacancy at facility head engineering post. So there are two technical executives, which is my supervisor, Mr. Farmiza Ben Jaidil, and my new supervisor, which just worked here during my internship time, Mr. Safiq Irshad Harun. Both of them will be handling General Mech and HVAC teams. This is list of some assets maintained by General Mechanical, which includes pneumatic tube system, ambulance, hearse, van, lift safety, autoclave, bedpan washer, hydraulic bed, trolley, medical gas, biosafety cabinet, and fume hood. Next is summary of activities. Firstly is building management system, which will be introduced to ASIS. Mr. Famiza show us the home UI for ASIS and get to use its functionality. Then, inside ASIS, we can monitor engineering operation data, EOD, in which contains data of the asset the company have. This will allow us to analyze asset monthly performance in order to check its lifespan and the depreciation rate. To add, if the graph shows below 90% performance, there are possibility of breakdown as it not within standard condition. Hence, it is needed to inform the technician to do inspection or recheck the asset at site for maintenance. Next is technical report. Before we start writing the technical report, we're having a site visit around Central Sarawak General Hospital in order to get know the functionality of some maintained asset. This includes air conditioning unit, split unit, refrigeration, air handling unit, AHU, and UV sterilizer, chiller, heat exchanger, pneumatic system, calorifier, and water supply system, and not to forget motor lift. Then during the inspection, we recorded the condition appraisal that caused some of the asset experiencing beyond economical repair condition and recorded it inside Excel sheet. Some of the technical report writing for asset that being done by us during internship is air conditioning unit, split unit, refrigeration, air handling unit AHU, and UV sterilizer. To improve the time efficiency for the completion of the report, the writing will be mapped inside Excel, where it will help us to easily produce a report based on given template. Furthermore, we internally being exposed with industrial management. Thus, we are being introduced with material request form, MRF, in which we can extract the data from ASIS. This will allow us to analyze the completion time for technician to complete and start doing the work order. In One Medicare, the KPI being set by the company for the work order must be done within 7 days. However, if there is some technician who did not reach their KPI Further action will be conducted, such as the technician will be asked by their respective supervisor, as some of the tasks requires time to complete it, because there is a need to refer to the store for spare part to check its availability. Next, we are being instructed by Mr. Farmiza, our supervisor, to do a stock management or monitoring system using our knowledge during studying for a degree. So we brainstorm between the internists in needed to construct an idea on how to build the system. After a few days of research, we plan on constructing the stock management system inside Excel file, which includes element of safety stock and reorder point. The safety stock will provide a minimum quantity for the stock should be available, and reorder point will allow us to know when the time it is to order for new stock. Past year data for the stock are being collected, so we can know the estimation of the stock management system. We also did a brainstorm among ourselves in the need to make a schedule for staff rotation. This is to ensure less exposure to the high-risk environment when working inside one Medicare office in Sarawak General Hospital. Hence, we did a timetable for months of September by splitting the internists into two groups. The group will alternate every day except for Sunday, as it is an off day for when working with one Medicare. This allows us to expose with how the staff in one Medicare handle the current pandemic situation by minimizing the impact in working operation in order to support the hospital in needs. Our project during internship involved problem with chiller, as it was designed to display unit in Celsius and kilopascal, while the unit used inside the logbook are in Fahrenheit and pound per square inch. It is impossible to change the unit to display inside the chiller and would be wasteful to print new logbook, as a lot of the current version of the logbook had been printed. After some discussion with supervisor and other internists, it is found that the most time and cost efficient is the design a table inside Excel which contains the conversion of desired value and unit. It is then decided to laminate the table using laminate paper to provide waterproof design, as the chiller would undergo condensation during operation. The selected minimum and maximum value for the chiller will be using the standard value chiller provided inside ASIS. Lastly, for consumable substance, there is lack of floor marking, and the consumable substance are without any proper labeling. There are 17 boxes of consumable substance refrigerant being stored inside the chiller room for future use. In addition, the room has a limited space for movement, so a proper floor labeling is needed to save space. Hence, we use available floor tab marking in one Medicare to organize the space for consumable substance, and printed an A4 paper to show the name of the store substance. That's all from me. Thank you for your attention.